So let us please welcome back to Christ Church, Bobby Joe.
All right. Happy wintry February evening, everybody. Here's a little song for the new year. December 31st, pull up the shiny hearse, put in the old year, break the reverse gear. The past pulls out your driveway, forever out of reach. Oh, what a sunset, don't know how many left. Time is a treasure chest, only spent, never kept. Turn down the fear of failing and set your life story free. I know it's easy to give up with everything we've been through, but life isn't just what happens, it's something you happen to. The future is a highway growing beneath our feet, forever incomplete, always awakening. So let go all the dark things that have been done to you, 'cause life isn't just what happens, it's something you happen to. It's something you happen to. So let the new year grow, take it sure and slow, never look back except to learn or laugh. Wounds are our greatest teachers, and scars are our strangest strength. Hold your hurt hand high, wave a good goodbye. The dawn only breaks once the old day dies, and time moves us forward into the mystery. And every moment dances along with the way you move. Life isn't just what happens, it's something you happen to. The future is a highway growing beneath our feet, forever incomplete, always awakening. So let go all the dark things that have been done to you, 'cause life isn't just what happens, it's something you happen to. It's something you happen to. December 31st, pull up the shiny hearse, put in the old year, break the reverse gear. The past pulls out your driveway, forever out of reach. Oh, what a sunset, don't know how many left. Time is a treasure chest, only spent, never kept. Turn down the fear of failing and set your life story free. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Well, it's great to be here in Eureka again. This is my, I think, third time I've gotten to perform in the area. I got to play here at Christ Church in 2022, and then in 2024 I got to play at St. Albans, and we had pancakes after that. That was very memorable for me, the pancakes. And then I get to be here tonight. So thank you so much for inviting me back. And it's just a pleasure to be able to play music for y'all. We're right at Valentine's Day, so I felt like this is a good time to offer you a few love songs. And this is one of them. This is just a little song about the joy of being next to somebody you care about. And this one is called By My Side. Why don't you come and sit beside me? When the sun grows dark, we can talk until the morning comes. And when the light comes knocking, we can go out walking toward towards another setting sun. 'Cause time is of the essence. Yeah, time without your presence, it clicks along like a broken song. So if you're going somewhere, can I go too? Ask me anything and I'll answer true. 'Cause time feels well spent when I walk with you, and I don't know why. And if I have to leave, can you come along? I'll take you to a place where we both belong. And I can be so weak, but I feel so strong when you're by my side. When you're by my side. Some people say love's like a canvas, colors in our hands, just waiting for us both to start. Some people say that love is simple. I don't think it's simple. I think it's a work of art, and time is of the essence. Yeah, time without your presence, it clicks along like a broken gun. So if you're going somewhere, can I go too? Ask me anything and I'll answer true. 'Cause time feels well spent when I walk with you, and I don't know why. And if I have to leave, can you come along? I'll take you to a place where we both belong. And I can be so weak, but I feel so strong when you're by my side, yeah. When you're by my side. When you're by my side. When you're by my side. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Well, I'm so grateful to be here, and really grateful to be in a church that emphasizes love, God's love for everyone, and acceptance for everyone. That really means a lot to me, especially because I grew up in a different sort of church, y'all. And for those of you that don't know, much about me, I'll tell you a little about myself as we go along here. But I grew up in a different sort of church. I grew up Independent Fundamental Baptist. And for any of y'all that knows what that's like, that's kind of like Westboro Baptist Church light. Okay, so we didn't hold up signs saying that everyone was going to burn in hell forever. We just believed it quietly in our hearts. And that's just as bad. When you have a worldview that says a very, very specific thing you believe means that you're the good people, and then everyone else that believes anything different is the bad people. When you grow up as an adult, it's a pretty arrogant way to think about the world. But when you're a kid, it's a really anxious way to think about the world. Because no matter how many times I did what they wanted me to do or said what they wanted me to say, I never really felt like I fit in. And I always felt like I was maybe a secret outsider, and I had a fear of unbelonging. And one of the greatest fears you can have in life is the feeling that you don't belong. And when you're a kid, that can be really visceral. And so this is a song that I always play, and I wrote this song for my younger self, that was in that world of not belonging, but still filled with hope that one day I would find a place where I would fit in. And thankfully I did eventually find that place through singing. But this song is called A Place to Belong, and it's one of the first ones that I ever wrote, and I hope you enjoy it. Well, I have watched thousands of sunsets and seen the moon dissolve and resurrect, and I have slept in hundreds of bedrooms but never once woke up at home. Oh, but I believe that there's a place where my heart can breathe, a place where I can be happy. And so I keep searching for that land wherever I go, but I haven't found it yet. And I'm trying hard to forget that all I've got are broken guitar strings to help me sing my broken songs. And even though I feel I've seen everything, I still haven't found a place to belong. No, I still haven't found a place to belong. Well, I have walked through forests and canyons, and I have prayed at hundreds of altars and raised my hands at crystal cathedrals, but never once heard God speak. Oh, but I believe that there is a hand that is holding me as I walk this land, and it's guiding me, and it understands, and it carries me when I am weak. But I haven't heard them yet, and I'm trying hard to forget that all I've got are broken guitar strings to help me sing my broken songs. And even though I feel I've seen everything, I still haven't found a place to belong. No, I still haven't found a place to belong. And there might be something wrong with me. Maybe there's something wrong. 'Cause even though I feel I've seen everything, I still haven't found a place to belong. 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 Oh no, all I've got are broken guitar strings to help me sing my broken songs. And even though I feel I've seen everything, I still haven't found a place to belong. No, I still haven't found a place to belong. No, I still haven't found a place to belong. To belong. Thank you very much. Thanks so much. There's a few things I always like to say after I finish that song, and the first thing that I like to say, because I find it pretty funny, is that, you know, I wrote that song when I was 23 years old, and there's a line in the chorus that says, "I feel I've seen everything." And that is such a 23-year-old thing to say, you know? And I say that with a lot of love for my 23-year-old self and all 23-year-olds everywhere. But still, you know, if I could go back in time, I'm 39 now, I'd like to tell my 23-year-old self, there's still a little more to learn. Like, you're going to discover a little more about the world. The other thing wonderful about that song, though, is, you know, I'm writing this song that's full of an ache and a prayer of sorts that one day I'll find a place to belong. And I'm writing this song about belonging, and now I belong because of songs. And I feel so lucky that my life has given me that full circle moment, that sometimes the answer to the question is in the question itself. And so I got to find out that I did belong, and one of the ways I got to belong is through music. And I built kind of a whole family of people through music. Growing up in that world, though, it was a little tricky, and it took me a little while to find a place to belong. And once I did, it was funny how when you grow up with something, it still sticks around. And when I was growing up, I had a very specific fear. And the fear that I had was based on this thing that we were taught when we were growing up called the rapture. And I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with the rapture, but for me, I'll just tell you what my 6-year-old, self was taught and thought about the rapture. And that was the idea that at any second, Jesus was going to come back. And if you, had prayed the right prayers and, were on the right side, he was going to just take you with him and snatch you up into the sky, and you were going to disappear. And then all the people that hadn't prayed the prayer or believed it enough were going to be left behind. There's a famous book series that called Left Behind to deal with the aftermath. And we would watch movies, even as little kids, where like a teacher would be teaching a class and all of a sudden the rapture would happen and she'd just disappear and her clothes would just fall down to the floor. And I remember like the visual of like her glasses just dropping on top of her clothes and just being this terrible, image and fear that was kind of put in us. And of course it was to get us to pray the prayer and accept Jesus into our heart and all that stuff. But no matter how many times I prayed the prayer, I never knew if I meant it enough. And so I was always worried about my parents just disappearing all of a sudden on me and me being left behind. And I remember when I was like 6 or 7 years old and they would take the dog for a walk and be gone a little too long. And I would just be like, well, I guess that's it. They're gone forever. The rapture must have happened. So I better stock up on cans of beans because it's going to be a long apocalypse without mom and dad. I've since grown out of that. Obviously I think we're here for a little bigger reason than just to go somewhere else. And I've kind of expanded my beliefs. But still, those childhood things you're taught kind of stick around and they stay kind of inside your skin and they pop up at the strangest moments. So I was in California a few years ago and an earthquake came through at 3 a.m. in the morning and my eyes popped open. And no matter how much I've done to try to unlearn this, my eyes popped open and the first thing I thought was, he's here. And I'm still here, and that's a problem. So this song is just a way to kind of reckon with those fears and maybe find some peace, because that's all we want, right, is the ability to look our fears in the face and still find some peace on the other side of it. And this one's called Lion in the Summer. Answers don't come easy like they used to, like they did when I was 17. And if it's this bad now, I wonder what it's gonna be like when I'm 63. The minute hand keeps moving and I can't escape its sound. We're falling down an hourglass that never turns around. And my spirit leaves me and I don't know where it goes. Feels like I do the same things over and over. And if Jesus comes for me, I don't think that I'll ever be prepared. And I'm like a lion in the summer, but every other season I'm just scared. I shook my fist at God, but still it didn't stop the angels watching over me. I've tried to lose my faith, but I just can't escape the feeling someone's holding me. I know there's something out there and I hope I make them proud, but most days I do best if I just keep my dark side down. And my spirit leaves me and I don't know where it goes. Feels like I do the same things over and over. And if Jesus comes for me, I don't think that I'll ever be prepared. Oh no, and I'm like a lion in the summer, but every other season I'm just scared. Out on the water, I feel healthy and sane. I hear my sons and daughters calling my name. And I've never seen them, but I know just the same, they're there. I've got these fears and they're tied straight to my chest. I've got these dreams and no idea what's best. But I see the waves and hear them tell me to rest. They're there. And I'm like a lion in the summer, but every other season, well, my spirit leaves me and I don't know where it goes. Feels like I do the same things over and over. And if he comes for me, I don't think that I'll ever be prepared. Oh no. And I'm like a lion in the summer, but every other season, I'm like a lion in the summer, but every other season I'm just scared. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. All right. All right, well, this next song is called It's Just a Phase. And since I've seen you last, how many of y'all is the first time you're hearing me? Your first time hearing? Oh, wow. Okay, well, then never mind. Then this is all new to you. Okay, fantastic. Well, for those of you that are hearing me for the first time, I just released a new album called Familiar Places, and I'm really excited about it. And it has some songs that I had made before really early on that I wanted to remake, but it has several new ones. And this is one of the new ones. This one is called It's Just a Phase. And when I came out at 23 years old as gay, and my fundamentalist parents didn't really know what to do. And the only thing that they were taught how to do was to tell me to go to conversion therapy. And I don't know if y'all are familiar with conversion therapy, but basically it's kind of a camp or a center that you go to and you stay for sometimes, several months. And that you go there, and the idea is that you're going to go there to pray the gay away. And of course, this clinically does not work. It's, the word is out, it's official, that it doesn't work. And it's caused untold damage to thousands of people, but unfortunately, it's still legal in several states to do this. And it's basically kind of brainwashing. And thankfully, I didn't go through with it, but I know many people that did. And it's just really sad to be forced to bury a true piece of yourself and the amount of damage that can do to you. And so a friend of mine in Dallas, Texas, went through that experience and told me his story. And I was really moved by it, and I decided to write this song about the experience. And this song is from the perspective of someone in the conversion therapy camp trying to convince someone to join. And even though this is a specific experience for people that are queer, it's still, there is something about this song that I think everyone can identify with, because we've all experienced people or corporations or companies we've worked for that have tried to make us smaller than who we are, and that have tried to take a piece of ourselves and joy away. And so this song is about that journey, and it's called It's Just a Phase. It's just a phase, that's what they say. We have a way to make the feelings go away. That rush of heat when he walks by. We have a way to dull the twinkle in his eye. It's just a phase, that love you feel. We have a way of making rainbows look less real. Give us some time, you'll be okay. It's just a phase. It's just a phase, we have the proof. Here is the story of a boy who looks like you. He walked our path, bathed in our words. Gave up some happiness, but it could be much worse. He could have let his heart fly free. Could you imagine all the places he could be? Instead of here, making our case that it's just a phase. Just come inside and close the door. We've helped 100 people lose a love like yours. We'll make the aching fade away. And if you get lonely, all you have to do is pray. Pray, pray. It's just a phase. You'll be alright. We have a way of making rainbows black and white. Give us some time, you'll be okay. It's just a phase. Thank you. Okay, well, I have a happy sequel to that sad song. And that is, so many people, including my friend that went through conversion therapy, have come out of it and found a family that will accept them and love them for who they are. And one of the wonderful things that you figure out oftentimes as an LGBTQ person, if your initial family rejects you or decides that their love is conditional, you discover that you can actually find a new family, and you can choose a new family of people that will love and accept you for who they are. And there exist people in the world for everybody who will love and accept you just for who you are. And so this song is a song I wrote called Family to Me, and it's about choosing that family. And I'm sure you've gone through that journey too in your life of having to, being able to choose the family that is going to love you, that you're going to spend time with, that are going to love you back completely. And so this song is called Family to Me. How long it can take for some people to find their way. Wild country was my first base. Took a little while to find something safe. Took a little while to open the right door. 18 years, but who's keeping score? Family don't mean the same thing to me, not like the other ones I see. Had to leave, grow my own seeds, find another way to plant a tree. But it's not the roots that bind you, it's the ones that set you free and hold your wounded heart from underneath. That's family to me. That's family to me. Small closet for a bed, and the feeling you're the only one left. Lean dinners, heavy times, and the feeling you're the last one in line. Well, days fall like wounds from a war. Start to wonder who's keeping score. Family don't mean the same thing to me, not like the other ones I see. Had to leave, grow my own seeds, find another place to plant a tree. And it's not the roots that bind you, it's the ones that set you free and hold your wounded heart from underneath. That's family to me. That's family to me. Sometimes the weight is still heavy, and sometimes I'm all locks and no keys. But you've got two hands strong and steady, and it means so much that you chose me. Well, sometimes the weight is still heavy, and sometimes I'm all locks and no keys. But you got two hands strong and steady, and I chose you, and you chose me. And it's not the roots that bind you, it's the ones that set you free. That's family to me. So now it's later, and I come home after 3 meetings and a long drive alone. Hard day, cold night, but our driveway is bathed in light. And when I knock, you open up the door every time. So I've stopped keeping score, family. mine's not like the other ones I see. I had to leave, grow my own seeds, find another way to plant a tree. But it's not the roots that bind you, it's the ones that set you free and hold your wounded heart from underneath. That's family to me. That's family to me. How long it can take for some people to find their way. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. How's everyone doing so far? Good? Things good? Life good? All right, good. All right. 36 more songs to go. Here we go. No, I'm just kidding, but I got some more for you. Well, speaking of family, I'm really excited to be here tonight with my husband. My husband, Tim, is in the audience right here. Wave and say hi, everybody. That's Tim. And he's a sweetie pie. And this next song is really fun to sing at this time in my life because just a year and a half ago is when we got married. And so everything is still fresh and new, and we're in total honeymoon phase. I hear that, that's the phase, and then things change. But it hasn't yet for us, and it's been wonderful. But I should tell you a little story about this song, which is that I didn't write this song originally for the person I got married to. I wrote this song, this wedding song called Nice Clothes, for my first partner, and we'd been together for several years, and things were going really good, and so I was ready to get married. And I was just waiting on one other party. And so I kept dropping these hints, and they kept, not working, and so I thought, well, maybe if I wrote a whole wedding song, and he was in the front row of every, audience, then he would get inspired and we could do this thing. And long story short, for this particular person, it did not work. And but all's well that ends well. I did end up getting a husband and all is good. But, I told this story in Madison, Wisconsin before I got married, and there was an older Southern gentleman that was sitting in the front row listening to the whole concert. And at the very end of the concert, he came up to my CD table and he got really close and he said, "If that man don't marry you, I will marry you." And so I have a volunteer in Madison, Wisconsin. I don't know if he's going to be disappointed or delighted to see a wedding ring on my finger. But anyway, I got a good wedding song out of the whole deal. So this is just for all those people who've been married and kind of the joy of that. And it's called Nice Clothes. Of all the people that you could have won, despite the craziest things that I've done, billions of hearts beating under the sun, you chose mine. So through every problem, well, take me along. Set with my sons and break with my dawns. We could go on the run, or you could just sit on this lawn by my side. Oh, so let me be crystal, let me be clear. I want you with me for all of my years. So put on your nice clothes, and we're gonna walk down the aisle, and we're gonna walk down the aisle. Oh. Who could have thought there'd be stars in my night? Who could have thought love wasn't heavy but light, light, light? Who would have thought worlds turned from wrong into right with a smile? Oh, so long to sorrow and farewell to fear. With you, my darling, my doubts disappear. So put on your nice clothes, and we're gonna walk down the aisle. down the aisle. Love doesn't need you, no, it won't override you. Love doesn't lead you, it lies down beside you. And once I was ready, then love couldn't hide you for long. Now my heart, it's a song, it's for you, baby. So every December, well, I want you here, holding my hand till the cold disappears. So put on your nice clothes and we're gonna walk. Let all your friends know, and we're gonna walk down the aisle. Put on your nice clothes and we're gonna walk down the aisle. And we're gonna walk down the aisle. And we're gonna walk down the aisle. Thank you so much. All right. It's a very subtle wedding song, but if you read between the lines, you can kind of get what I'm trying to go for. I wrote this song. This is a brand new song, and January 20th of this year, I was in Florida, and I was on tour in Florida. And as we know, January 20th was Martin Luther King Jr. Day and the inauguration at the same time. So it was a lot of mixed emotions for me personally, and kind of a difficult day. And I was in Florida, and I was heading to St. Augustine, Florida, and to stay in a cabin on the lake for a couple days in between concerts, in between tour weekends. And as I'm driving through Augustine, Florida, it's 30 minutes away from everything else, okay? So it's like all by itself, this little town, and especially this little cabin I was heading to. And as I was driving to Augustine, there was one street, and it just went for miles and miles. And on the left and the right of me, I passed flag after flag after flag, Trump flags. And it was just such a picture, wherever you land in the political spectrum, it was just such a picture and a moment where I just really felt kind of the division in our country and the intense kind of aggression that's going on in our country. And this dissonance and tension was inside of me. And so I sat down at this cabin on the lake, and I wrote this song. And I'm just calling this song January 20th, 2025. I am thinking about Martin Luther King today. I'm thinking about Martin Luther King, about his dream in this moment and the great distance between. I am thinking about Martin Luther King. I wish I didn't see a future war. I wish I didn't see a future war. But divides are getting deeper and the guns are at the door. I wish I didn't see a future war. But I think that we can still grow a garden here. There is still a chance to grow a garden here. The soil sure needs tending, but it hasn't disappeared. And there's still a chance to grow a garden here. So tomorrow let us not give up the good. No, tomorrow let us not give up the good. Wake up and help your neighbor carry water and chop wood. No, tomorrow let us not give up the good. I'm thinking about Martin Luther King today. I'm thinking about Martin Luther King. How far away we are from setting everybody free. And how he said that loving is the only working key. And how that truth is fighting with the rage inside of me. I am thinking about Martin Luther King today. About him more than any other thing. Today, I am trying not to throw his holy dream away. I am thinking about Martin Luther King. I am thinking about Martin Luther King. All right, well, we decided to, Tim and I decided to take this trip together to, on this California tour. I'm doing 6 concerts in California, heading all the way up to Los Angeles from Portland, driving the whole way. And then I'm driving down to Carson City, Nevada, playing a couple concerts near Nevada, and then driving home. So it's a long trip. And while I'm with my husband, we usually get hotels, and we decided to get the room at the Eureka Inn. I love that reaction so much. Have y'all been to the Eureka Inn? So it is one of the coolest places in the world, and it also is one of the creepiest places I've ever been to in my life. And I love it. I love that. But I think it's just the coolest thing. But, you know, when I turned around and we were walking through the lobby, and I turned around, and Tim just gave me this look of like, and it was so funny. And so I want to sing this song tonight because it just feels fitting. I wrote this song is called I Am a Haunted House. And I wrote this song at the time because my first partner had this idea of he wanted to get a big giant house and, you know, run it like a wedding venue, bed and breakfast sort of a deal. But the only houses we could afford for the size that he wanted were all like in the middle of nowhere, USA. And they were also the creepiest houses I'd ever seen in my life. So the very first one we went and looked at, we flew into New Orleans, Louisiana, and we rented a car, and we drove 3 hours deep into Mississippi to look at this house. So, you know, gay couple, new start, Mississippi. That's what we thought. Thankfully, we did not get this house, but it got me thinking about haunted houses as a really good metaphor for who we are as people. You know, we have a lot of ghosts of past relationships and memories that are rattling around inside us all the time. And if we don't watch out, they'll start making some of our decisions for us. And so this song is called I Am a Haunted House. And there's a little bit of clapping towards the end of this song, a little bit of audience participation. So I'm going to invite you all to join me on the clapping part. And I hope you join me, because if you join me, it's really, really fun. And I'll lead you through it. Don't worry. It'll be nice and easy. So please join me. It's really, really fun if you join me. It's really, really awkward if you don't join me. So please join me for this thing. But we'll have fun with it, I hope. So this song is called I Am a Haunted House. Here we go. I am a haunted house, and it's 3:15, and there are flashes of blue light as my love of life fights with the pain in me. I am a haunted house, and there are eyes behind my doors. You're gonna have to walk about if you wanna figure out what the fear is really for. See the markings on the cedars, read the writing on the wall. There is someone in the window, there is no one there at all. I am a haunted house, and there are spirits in these posts. And if you want to come near, you're gonna have to clear with the ghosts. You're gonna have to clear with the ghosts. I am a haunted house, and there are shadows in my scenes. I feel the sharp teeth of dark memories trying to feast upon my dreams. And there's a picture on the shelf, it's of a boy who's nearly 10. And behind him's just a warm red glow as somebody showed up and oh, see the markings on the cedars, read the writing on the wall. There is someone in the window, there is no one there at all. I am a haunted house, and there's spirits in these posts. And if you want to come near, you're gonna have to clear with the ghosts. You're gonna have to clear it. All right, here's the clapping. Can y'all join me? I'll lead you. Here, let's do it. Here we go. You got it. All right, let's do it. See the markings on the cedars, hear the footsteps down the hall, and the specters in the mirror, they don't look like me at all. So I burn the candle slowly, cause there isn't much light left. And what's dancing in the darkness has my defeat upon its breath. Oh, see the markings on the cedars, read the writing on the wall. There is someone in the window, there is no one there at all. I am a haunted house, there are spirits in these posts. And if you want to come near, you're gonna have to clear with the ghosts. You're gonna have to clear with the ghosts. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, that was good, y'all. Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun. So I have a few more songs for you tonight, but before I wanted to do that, I wanted to read you some poetry. I published a poetry book just a couple years ago, and I'm really excited about it. And so I wanted to offer you a few of these poems. This book is called Your True Name, Poems, Songs, and Stories to Find Your Way to You. And I'd love to read you a few of these poems. So here we go. And if you don't like poetry, they're really short poems, okay? So we'll get through them together. But I hope you'll enjoy them. Here we go. This one is called All the Love. When life starts to lose its color in the blurring and the busy, may you find in loving others all the love that you've been missing. There's a sister and a brother who are lost, barely existing, and they need you to recover all the love that you've been missing. All right, this next one is called Shark. Here we go. Shark. As scary movies go, Jaws was my first. Shown to me unguarded, 6 years old at my aunt's house. Opaque water, rippling danger, sharp surprise, and an idea planted deep inside me. The less you can see, the more it can hurt. So began my toxic relationship with mystery. There you go. That's a spicy one, huh? Okay. This next one is super short. Here we go. This one's called Alarm Clock. I wonder what an alarm clock made of kindness sounds like. Some questions don't need answers, only more listening. And then we'll do one more here. All right, we'll finish with this one. This one is called Outer Space. Unknown and unproven, Yet so many trace their future there. Astrology, horoscopes, divination. So much easier looking far away for answers than to put the telescope down, breathe in up-close air, take in reachable space, observe countable time, and say, I'll start here. So there you go. There's some poems for you all. Okay, I'm feeling like maybe 3 more songs for y'all. Is that good? Does that sound good? 3 more songs? Okay. Nobody will ask for a refund or anything? If we do 3 more. Good. Okay. I hope you enjoyed the poetry, and if you did enjoy the poetry, I have a little book back there, and it has all of my song lyrics and poetry in it. So if you enjoyed the lyrics to the songs, that's something that you can get, and if you think someone in your life would enjoy them, you can get it for them too. This next song is one that means a lot to me, and this one is called "You'd Call Me Up." I have a mental health illness that I struggle with. I have bipolar disorder. And what bipolar disorder is, if you're not familiar with it, is it's kind of associated with really deep lows. You'll have some really deep depressive episodes. Some of them can last for months at the time. The longest one I had was about 9 months of not being able to get out of bed. And then you'll have mania. And mania is the other side of the coin, kind of an intense high. And really your brain essentially goes crazy. And you get convinced to do a lot of things, and you spend a lot of money you don't have, and make a lot of really bad decisions. And so I went through several of those highs and lows before, thankfully, I found good therapy and good medication. And so I've been stable for 2.5 years, and I'm so thankful. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very thankful for that. But before I got stable, when I was in my worst, I had some people that refused to give up on me, and they would check on me constantly. And they saved my life many times over by just being a person that hadn't given up on me when I was at my worst. And so the song is in gratitude for all those people who don't give up on us, and also a reminder to check in on your friends that might be struggling, and you never know who might be struggling. So to reach out and check in on those friends that you haven't heard from in a while. So this one is called "You'd Call Me Up." I remember the year when I needed reminders to eat or to shower or sleep. When the days weighed a ton and I hid from the sun, and my sadness held me in its teeth. I would wake up and stumble out into the kitchen and eat just enough not to starve. Then I'd wither away for the rest of the day in my room, in my bed, in the dark. And I was sure that I'd never recover, that there wasn't a thing to be done. I was sure all my good days were over. I was sure my depression had won. Then you'd call me up. You'd call every day. You'd say, hey, I'm just checking in. I hope you're okay. The simplest of gifts, the greatest of love. In my lonely hour, the pain lost its power when you'd call me up. When you'd call me up. I remember the season when I lost my reason and my manic mind took the reins. I turned into a storm that made each day war in a flurry of anger and pain. When I came to myself and I looked at the hell that the chaos had made of my home, my werewolf went away, but my greatest fear stayed, that I would be forever alone. And I was sure that I'd never recover, that there wasn't a thing to be done. I was sure all my good days were over. I was sure that my mania had won. Then you'd call me up. You'd call every day. You'd say, hey, I'm just checking in. I'm not going away. The simplest of gifts, the greatest of love. In my lonely hour, the pain lost its power when you'd call me up. When you'd call me up. The simplest of gifts, the greatest of love, when you'd call me up. In my lonely hour, the pain lost its power when you'd call me up. When you'd call me up. Thank you so much. All right, tiny guitar time. Here we go. I always have to tell this story. When I was finishing, I said something about a tiny guitar at a concert, and then I was finishing up, picking up in front, and then I looked up one time, and then down the center aisle came like a 6-year-old girl, and she had her hands on her hips like this. And I said, hi, how are you doing? And she didn't want any, small talk. She was just like, I'll have you know, that is not a tiny guitar. That is a ukulele. And I said, you're right. And she was very happy to be right about something. And I think for me to be wrong about something, and to be able to correct me. So anyway, here we go. 2 more songs left. Was this fun? Did you all have a good time? Was this good? Okay, good. Well, thank you again for having me, and if you enjoyed this show, please let your friends know. I'd love to come back to Eureka. I have plenty more songs and stories to share with you. And if you enjoyed the music and you want to support my art, the best way to do that is to grab some CDs. And I have 6 CDs that I've written with 10 to 12 original songs on each of them. And the songs that I sang tonight, I spread across all 6 CDs, so you wouldn't know which ones to get, and you'd just be like, give me the whole package. That's what I'm always hoping for. But I have those CDs, and I also have that poetry book as well, Your True Name. And then the one last thing I'll say is for those of you that don't listen to CDs anymore, because I know there's some people that just don't have a CD player and don't listen to CDs but would love to support the music, I actually have a digital package where for less than the price of the CDs, I can send you the whole music collection on email, and you can just download it straight to your computer and your phone and wherever you want to listen to it. And that's also an option if you want to support the music but don't listen to CDs. So those are some options if you'd like to support me. And this next song is called Edge of the World. And I think of the point in our country, in our world, where there's a lot of people that feel some despair and feel some disappointment. And I just remember reading an article and reading one line in the article that really struck with me that said, action is always an antidote to despair. And I feel like we're being called to act, to make a movement. And so this song is about how life is always calling us outside of our comfort zone to do something brave and something good. And it's called Edge of the World. So here we go. At the edge of the world, when it seems like you might fall, well, that's when you face the choice to go back to the middle of it all, or be brave and jump off. So jump off. Million-acre land of things we cannot see. So hard to make a plan when even the mirror's a mystery. So we make decisions on demand, then make revisions every scene. The future's in your hands, they say. You get to choose your destiny. As if it's easy, writing a story without knowing the ending. Oh, at the edge of the world, when it seems like you might fall, well, that's when you face the choice to go back to the middle of it all, or be brave and jump off. And there's an edge to every world, and it can make you feel so scared. But that's when you face the choice to go back to where no one really cares, or be brave and jump off. And we're not afraid to die, my dear. No, I don't think that's why we're torn. Let's look the mirror in its eyes, my dear, and we'll find out we're scared of being born. We're really scared of being born. So at the edge of the world, when it seems like you might fall, well, that's when you face the choice to go back to the middle of it all, or be brave and jump off. So jump off. All right, thank you very much. Okay, here we go. All right, folks, grand finale. Here we go. So let the new year go, take it sure and slow. Never look back except to learn or laugh. Wounds are our greatest teachers, scars are our strangest strength. Hold your hurt hand high, wave a good goodbye. The dawn only breaks once the old day dies. Time moves us ever forward into the mystery, and every moment dances along with the way you move. Life isn't just what happens, it's something you happen to. It's something you happen to. December 31st, pull up the shiny hearse, put in the old year, break the reverse gear. The past pulls out your driveway, forever out of reach. Oh, what a sunset, don't know how many left. Time is a treasure chest, only spent, never kept. Turn down the fear of failing. Turn down the fear of failing, and set your life story free. Set your life story free. Set your life story free. That's the show. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your night. I'll be in the back if you want to say hello and get some CDs. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bobby Joe. The vibrations in this space are already very high, but you managed to raise the vibrations even higher. Am I right? There's such radiance that you brought to us, and I can see it in your faces. I have one humble request. When we gathered to hear you at St. Albans on Shrove Tuesday, I think it was also Valentine's Day, Christchurch Recons came, and I said, let's get all the Christchurch Recons together. And I think Mother Sarah joined us. We all took a picture. And it's actually, it's featured on the homepage of the diocesan website. The Episcopal Diocese of Northern California features Bobby Joe and Christchurch Recons at St. Albans, but it's still us. And I just love what Thomas did with this stage, and I love the high vibrations that have been brought by your beautiful art and music and poetry, and I see it on your faces. Why don't we all come up? And Paul Gossard is willing to take a picture of us, or Royal, if you're willing. You guys just look so beautiful. And we have a gift a Valentine gift for you.
Oh, you're the best. Thank you so much, Mary. Oh, you're the best.
And Tim can come up too.
Rooster crows at dawn, hibernate instead. Deer eyes on the headlights up ahead. Migrate with the herd, circle round the sun. Hope that all the groundhog days are done. What to do when all the reasons have worn thin? After all, we're only human animals with fur and souls and skin. Well, keep your fox eyes focused on the beauty underneath, and keep your whale heart open. That is all you really need to love life. Teeth and sweat and blood and tears, tell me what it's worth. Temporary paw prints on this earth. What's the reason not to stay inside the shell? After all, we're only human animals with limbs and souls and cells. Well, keep your fox eyes focused on the beauty underneath, and keep your whale heart open. That is all you really need to love life, to love life, to love life. When they don't love you anymore, when your own story is the only left worth fighting for, when no one's opening the door, when the walls come out at night and there's no one left inside, are we gonna be alright? Well, keep your fox eyes focused on the beauty underneath, and keep your whale heart open. That is all you really need. Well, keep your fox eyes focused on the beauty underneath, and keep your whale heart open. That is all you really need to love life, to love life. Well, keep your fox eyes focused on the beauty underneath, and keep your fox eyes focused. That is all you really